There are two Queen Chongsun in the Joseon dynasty. They are Queen Chongsun, the consort of King Danjong, and Queen Jongsun, the second wife of King Yeongjo. Danjong was forced to be Nosangun and exiled to Yeongwol, where he was killed. When King Danjong was exiled, Queen Jongsun was forced into confinement as a buin and then fell to the rank of government office female slaves. Moreover, Shin Suk-ju asked for Queen Jongsun, the Songkran, to be his servant. King Sejo was also very surprised by Shin Suk-ju's behavior and gave an order to Queen Jongsun's Songkran. Although she was a slave status, she cannot serve as a slave. Queen Jongsun was sent to be the Jeongwon. Jeongwon was the residence of the concubine who had no children in the early Joseon dynasty, or a royal woman who lost her husband after marriage and has to live alone. Right next to the Jeongwon site is a temple called Jeongnongsa, where nuns and monks are located. Jeongnongsa temple was built by the will of monk Dosun during the reign of King Taejo of the Goryeo dynasty. It is said that the name of this temple came to be called Jeongnongsa because Naksan is the mountain corresponding to the left blue dragon of Hanyang. This is the place where Habi, the wife of King Gongmin, at the end of the Goryeo dynasty, became a monk and stayed with the sorrow of her country ruined. There are also theory that Princess Gyeongsun, daughter of King Taejo Lee Seong-ge, lived here as a nun, and King Jongsun also stayed here as a monk. In Sungin-dong, there is a Dongbangbong peak, where King Jongsun prayed for the repose of King Danjong. It is said that King Jongsun climbed the nearby mountain peak every day and cried while looking in the direction of Yeongwol, where King Danjong was. So later, the peak she climbed was named Dongmangbong, which means looking east. One day, King Jongsun saw spring water flowing under the granite rock of Naksan Mountain. The queen, along with her maid, sprayed the silk to dry on a rock right next to Jajudong Spring. On the rock where silk was hung to dry at the time, it is said to have been engraved as Jajudongjeon. Jajudongjeon means spring water overflowing with purple paint. Jaji refers the name of a purple-colored grass. It originates from the fact that when white cloth is put into spring water, it is dyed purple. Currently in Naksan Park near Sangneung second apartment in Changsindong, there was Jajidongjeon engraved on a rock hidden by a thatched house called Biudang, and the spring water site remains. Next to Biudang is Wongaksa Temple. Wongaksa Temple is a temple that prays for Danjong's soul to go to a good place. Queen Chongsun made a living by weaving silk and selling it in the market to make dengue jacket collar and haute couture.